living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we're going to be talking about Chris Sails and a random dude at the mall. Okay. Honestly, I just watched a video. This is sad. This is where we have come to as not as a people, because it's not, well, it's black people, but it's just everyone, honestly. So I'm just going to say this generation has come to, y'all literally will do anything for clout. Like, it's so crazy, man. Like, Chris Sails was in the mall with his brother and his son, and they was, walking the mall, doing their thing, minding their own business, chilling. And a fan, because that's exactly who he was. He was a fan. He came up to him and he wanted to start something. I haven't reported on this yet, but I might make a video, I might not. But pretty much, if y'all don't know, CJ So Cool is supposed to be having a boxing match with Chris Sails. Chris Sails says he'll box, and in that live, because they had like an IG live type of thing, in that live, Chris Sails says that he'll box anybody. He doesn't care who it is, he'll box anybody. Now, when he said that, obviously a fan wanted to be a fan and he wanted to get clout off of that. So Chris Sails, like I said, again, minding his own business with him, his brother, and his mother, and his son, and they're walking the mall, and this random dude starts, mouthing off, and he press him and stuff like that, talking about, you ain't gonna do nothing, you a whole BRTCH, blah blah blah. Like, and here's the funny thing. This is what I want y'all to understand when y'all watching that video. People that are black people, we have a couple of key things that we do when we're ready to fight, or when we're about to call somebody bluff. When we are ready to fight, and I'm gonna put y'all. Oh damn, my bad. I'm gonna put y'all on right now. All right. A lot of what black people do when they ready to fight, I'm gonna give y'all a whole presentation. One of the things that we do is we do this. If you pick up the pants, that means you're ready to go, because obviously we kind of sag. So if we picking up our pants like this, that means, okay, we're ready to go. Another key factor is the words, right? So sometimes our voice, it goes up to a very high level, right? But one of the key words that you kind of want to watch out for is when we put so when it comes to gangbangers, they be like, not even gangbangers, honestly, because I say this because I say this, but so it kind of intervenes. It depends. It's kind of like where you from. Like LA, we be like on the dead homies. If we say that and we're like really hot, so we be like, oh, I'll be sure on the dead homies. Like if we say something like that, it's just know a punch is coming your way. Like we're pretty much we're there. Like you hit the limit. It's time to fight now. So these are two things. Picking up the pants, that's universal for any black man. If you see him pick up your pants, you either already start getting ready to fight, because he's locking up. You're going to lock up. If he's getting close and he picks up your pants, you might as well swing on him first, because he's going to swing on you. If he says dead homies, that's mostly LA. Now, I don't know about other cities and stuff like that. I know New York has their own slang too, and they have like a certain language that they use. But out here in LA, if we say dead homies, is pretty much, and we're already picked up if we already picked up our pants, our voice is at a high level, and we say dead homies, you're going to fight. Here's my thing. When I was watching that video, there's too much distance between him. Chris Sails is right here, and the other dude is right here, right? And other dude is just talking. He's like, yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing, blah, blah, blah. Now, he had the octave. The aggression was high. So just off of the aggression, you're thinking, okay, they probably gonna fight. But he's not coming close. The only person who was kind of coming close was Chris. And here's the thing. Chris knew he was a punk, because this is what Chris did. And it's funny because I can already read this. I already know, I know who's the punks. I know who's not the punks, right? Chris Sails wanted to call his bluff. And he was like, oh, bro, you talking. All you doing is talking. All you doing is talking. He picked up his pants and he moved in a little closer. And he wanted to see if that dude was going to move closer. Because if he was going to move closer, then he would have been like, okay, he's actually trying to fight. The dude didn't move closer. What he did was he stood his ground a little bit, and then he actually started retreating a little bit. Then the security mall came through, and he was nowhere to be seen. Punks. All they did that for was clout. And the funny part about it is nobody know who they are. I don't even know who they are. Like I'm not even gonna look for them. Like when y'all see this thumbnail, you're gonna see Chris Sails in it. You're not gonna see. You think I'm about to hunt a random dude down who probably don't even have a YouTube channel? Like, no, bro. You sound crazy. Dudes is goofies nowadays, man. And it's really our generation. And I just honestly, I blame the who do I blame? Like it's a lot of people to blame, honestly. Like I don't know where this started from. Like where we will do anything to go viral. Like you put yourself in harm's way. Like let's say Chris Sails, because Chris Sails says that back in his old time he would have stepped up and he would have done something with that dude. Let's say Chris Sails didn't have his kid, right? And it was just him and his brother. And let's say Chris Sails was actually on that time. Let's say he had a bad day and he was like, oh, you know what, I'm on that time. Because sometimes people are on that time. I've been on that time before, where it's like I dare somebody to say something stupid to me or try to press me. Like I'm on that time. I've already had a bad day, and you're saying something stupid or you're doing something that just irritates me. I'm on that time. I'm trying to get down, right? So let's say Chris Sails was on that time, and he was actually trying to get down with him. What if that dude, like Chris Sails, you kind of know how Chris Sails fight because he boxing and stuff like that, but street fighting and boxing are two different things. Let's say Chris Sails really got hands and he put the thumpers on bro. What do you think the dude's going to do? He's suing Chris Sails. He knows what Chris Sails is connected to. He knows he's connected to Queen Naija. He knows he got a whole YouTube channel where he's making thousands of dollars. He's probably making like 10, 20 bands a month. So he knows he got money. He knows he knows Chris Sails can cover that. The real person who's taking that L is Chris Sails, because no matter what happens, he's going to have to pay a lawyer. He's going to have to pay the hospital bill, everything like that, because they're going to put it to the victim standpoint, because he's going to make himself look like a victim. So in the end, Chris Sails is the real loser in that. And even now, like, even though he didn't fight him, people are talking about, oh yeah, you's a punk and stuff like that. You scary. I don't think he's scary. I think he's smart. Like, but people like us, again, man, we do anything for clout. It's this generation. I hate our generation sometimes, man. For real. But I'm going to leave it at that. How do y'all feel about Chris Sails and this random dude trying to test him and box and stuff like that? Do you think Chris Sails was scary? Do you think he did the smart thing? What do y'all think? Leave it in the comment section. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, all right? I will see y'all next time. All right?
Living just enough.